What's up everyone, Shadow Raven here, and I am back, and today we are going to be discussing the new second stage evolutions for the starter Pokemon. So finally, a few days ago, the starter Pokemon second evolutions were released, and here they are. The evolved form of Chespin is going to be known as Quilladin, I think that's how you pronounce it, and for the evolution of Fennekin, it is Braixen, I think that's how you pronounce it. Braixen, I don't know if you're pronouncing the X and the Z, I don't know. The evolved form of Froakie is Frogadier or Frogadier. One of the two ways to pronounce it. I'm not sure. I made a previous video. If you haven't seen that, you can go check it out by clicking this link that's popping up right now. You see it? Yeah, go click it. You can see my predictions of what I thought the typings would be. And evolutions would look like. As far as the final stages, we're still in the second stage, so it's a possibility right now still. But anyway, starting with my typing prediction for Chespin's evolution, Quilladin, I believe that its typing is going to be either grass, ground, or still grass, dark. The reason why I say that, if you take a look at Quilladin's moves, Tackle, Growl, Vine Whip, Rollout, Wood Hammer, Solar Beam, Leech Seed, Aerial Ace, Pin Missile, and Mud Shot. Now, there is no other grass starter Pokemon that can learn Mud Shot except for Mudkip, and Mudkip evolves into a ground Pokemon. So Quilladin could possibly be grass ground, or he could still be grass dark, and he's just able to learn Mud Shot. But anyway, that's my type prediction as far as Quilladin goes. For Fennekin, still hands down, I feel like he's going to be a Psychic type. I mean, if we look at Braixen's moves, I'm going to call him Braixen for now. He knows Scratch, Tail Whip, Ember, Howl, Fire Spin, Flamethrower, Psychic, Glow Punch, Psybeam, and then Flamethrower, Lucky Chant, and Psyshock. So obviously he's going to be a Psychic type. And if you haven't tell already, I thought when I first saw this, I saw the tail stuck in, or the twig stuck in his tail, and I thought that it could be his magic wand or whatever. And if you look at the trailer that was released today, right here, you can see that he's using that stick as a wand. So my prediction for that was correct. I didn't make a video about it, but that was one of my predictions, and I was right. So I feel like he's still going to be Fire Psychic. Now for Froakie's evolution, Frogadier, I think that's how you pronounce it. He knows Pound, Growl, Bubble, Quick Attack, Hydro Pump, Bounce, Water Pulse, Lick, and Round. I still don't know what his typing could be. He could be pure water, or he'll be water fighting. I don't think he'll be water flying, because he's a frog. They obviously bounce, so even though it's a flying type move, even though he has clouds, I still think he's going to be either pure water or water fighting, for the fact that frogs bounce, so obviously they're going to give him that move. And he still looks like he's in a fighting position, even though he's a frog, so he naturally has to be in that position. But I still feel like he has the potential to be a fighting type. I don't know. His arms are pretty slender, so I don't know if he's going to be water fighting. I mean, he could bulk up. I have no idea. Now we're going to be talking about what I think that their evolutions will look like. Now, I don't necessarily have any pictures, but for Quilladin, I feel like he's going to evolve into... because he says that he's the spiny armor Pokemon. So, obviously this is armor that he's in. He has increased in size. He is a little fat. But I feel like he is going to be either bulkier. Because when I first saw him, I was like, okay, he looks like he's going to take the road that Pignite was on, where Tepig evolved into Pignite, which is like a really fat thing, and then evolved into something even bigger. Or, eventually, in his final form, that armor will break off, and he will turn into something else, or the armor will slightly disappear or grow, and he might just become really even bigger and bulkier. I have no idea. But that's all I can really say about the Quilladin evolution. Not much I can say. He's still going to be either grass dark or grass ground, is my predictions. Like I said for Fennekin, as far as his evolution goes, I feel that, I mean, I'm not upset with it. I'm not upset. I mean, I wish that he stood on all fours. Yeah, he's Psychic. He's still gonna be Psychic. He's not gonna be firefighting, guys. Don't worry about that. But the Braixen thing, I guess because, I don't know, I prefer him being back on all fours. I don't really know the kind of direction they're gonna take. All I can see him becoming is more of a witch than anything, because that twig is his wand, and I can only see him becoming a witch-looking type of fox. because that's the vibe I'm getting from him. So all I can say is that he's not going to go back on all fours, and if he does, cool. In all reality, I don't think so. I think he's just going to keep looking like a witch. He's going to look more evil. So that's all I can really say about him. I still think he's going to be Fire Psychic. There wasn't much to say because his evolution looks pretty self-explanatory, and what they're probably going to go with it. Now, as far as Froakie's evolution, Frogadier, I was really shocked because he looked nothing like his previous evolution. He didn't look anything like Froakie except for, as far as his face, didn't really look like anything but except like it didn't look like Froakie except for the 2 little dots on his nose. I didn't know that those dots were flat or gonna be flat. I don't know. My guess is his evolution. I feel like he's just gonna look the same. He's just gonna look a lot bigger, and he might look a lot more. Honestly, I can only see him getting bigger, and maybe the clouds become either do the same thing, or it's kind of like almost like a scarf cape type thing, or I can see them again consuming his body. But there's not really much I can say. I feel like the hardest decision to make is probably what Quilladin's evolution is going to be. But as far as Frogadier, I can only really see that happening. And I still think his typing is going to be water fighting, just because he looks like another, whatchamacallit, Croak. So, that's really all much I can say about their evolution, like, as far as what they look like goes. So make sure you click that like button, guys. Much appreciated. And also, subscribe for more videos so you know when I post. That's all I have for now, and I will see you guys next time.